You honorable, who doesn't visit your constituency, have you heard what is happening, Paneba? You, honorable, who stopped answering your calls the moment you were declared winner of that constituency, have you heard what is happening, Kuneba? You, honorable, who doesn't even respond to people's messages from your constituents, have you heard? You, honorable, who has not even dared to go back to your constituency and explain why that road that you promised your people hasn't been worked on, why those jobs you promised your constituency have not been given, why that water project has not happened, why that hospital, that police post has not yet been opened. You, honorable, who doesn't even care to go back to your constituency because you are just so busy with your ministerial position. Have you heard what is happening, Paneba? Maybe you haven't. Let me read it for you. According to Malawi 24, this is one of the trusted news sources in Malawi. Several former cabinet ministers lose parliamentary seats. This thing that we say, that when you are appointed as a minister, it doesn't mean now you need to abandon your people, to abandon your constituency. Uko kuneba zachitika. Those people who concentrated so much on their ministerial positions and forgot or abandoned their constituents, awati bagwamwe ati chagumula bya so chagumula kuli chigumu gumu. The story says the 2025 parliamentary elections have delivered a dramatic political shake-up, with several former cabinet ministers failing in their bids to return to the National Assembly. They were too busy. So when people call from the constituency, no, I'm out, the president has sent me. When the people in the constituency say, honorable, we want, no, I'm out of the country, I've been sent by the president. Now, a number of you even here, your people have been complaining. You don't visit your constituencies. You don't answer their calls. You don't answer their... People are upset. We know that Malawi is not Zambia. We know, some of you have said those words, Malawi is not Zambia, but we are, the only difference between Malawi and Zambia is the national flag and the shape of the map. The rest of the things, we are, there's not much difference. Nothing much, we are. That's why we say it's Sparta extension that side, because we are one. We are one. We are, some of the chiefs that we have, we share with Malawi. Some of the women that we have, we share with Malawi. So there is nothing that is different from Malawi. So even just the way people think and vote is the same. So I just wanted to remind you, or to inform you, that if you are an area member of parliament who has been so active on your ministerial position, but when it comes to the ground that brought you into that office, you haven't done a single thing. Dololo. We're also voting next year. It's not very far. It's not very far. I hope this is signal enough for you. I'm sure from this you can now weigh yourself. Will I win or not? As we wait for that, Honorable Minister of Mines and the Honorable Minister of Environment, but we have Zema, we have people in Mufulira are complaining. They are complaining there is some white stuff that is coming out. People are worried that wafuna milk. I don't know if you are aware about this. Manja wa Mufulira center ni chani ni center ya Bganji, because maybe Mufulira nako center ndiye ya Bganji center imachita chani center okay, so okay, whatever that center is, people are complaining about wafuna milk. We don't know how unhealthy or how of a health hazard it is to the community, but clearly it doesn't look like it is environmental friendly. Yeah, because the environment needs to be clear, it needs to be clean. But if you are going to have white stuff like that, if it's not vapor, then it needs to be dealt with. So we are kindly asking the powers that be, the relevant authorities, to take interest in the center ya Mufulira. Ati abavuta abantu mufifuba bafuna myuki. Now we don't know what this center is. When I try to follow the comments on the page where this video was, people were actually surprised that namanje center imachoka. Now we don't. Some of us have never lived in Mufulira. Yeah, nimambirako chabati kuli Lunsonga. Manje kai Lunsonga suma choka so Lunsonga na not even white but much ku Mutengo. So stuza kuti manje kuchoka ku Mutengo then wamboenda mu air, we don't understand. So please, the powers that be, let's help our friends or our colleagues. Environmental protection is very important because we people live in this environment, and if the air that we breathe is polluted, if the environment that we live in is polluted, then our lives are at risk. So we are kindly asking the powers that be to take interest in this matter. It's not even about the jokes now. This is serious. I think our friends on the Copper Belt are now living, for lack of a better term, in danger, because now, from the water being contaminated, from their fields being contaminated, we now have the air that is contaminated. We don't know what else will be contaminated. But as now, people will not be allowed to have sex because none will be contaminated. Sorry about that.